Hello, this is Colin Dawson, and whatever it is, it seems like my life has gone a little bit crazy. Maybe I should try this out on like a comedy channel or something, but whatever. We're just all here trying to make sure everybody's happy. And I don't know, still keep the sanity. As the hairline goes, so does the sanity. I mean, it seems like there's just too many people that have access to GPS in your car and unlock your car any time they want, and want to say that there's somehow law enforcement and searched it whenever you're in there and you have known and you've taken photographs of this. Also, same with like whenever I send a text message to DoorDash and some idiot hacker is screaming, "That's how military talks. That's how military talks." And I swear all I was saying is the very furthest door to your left. And it said the ferry heat door to your left. I'm just going, in a way, I think the world is against me in every way out there, but I understand. Fox News has lost Tucker Carlson, and the great general who says that the Union Army is marching on everyone, and I'm going, technically you're all the Confederacy because of the 1970s and your state's under Reconstruction because of things out there, but who knew? It's not the Twilight Zone. You're just like what is it? We're under the 8th overthrow of the United States government right now as it goes, and everybody's like, don't you know anything about anything, Colin? And I'm going, I didn't go to any of the riot zones. I didn't make it to Moscow, Idaho. Supposedly there's a big rumble coming up on California or something else, and I'm just going, the craziness of life. It's so bad that while I have heard that story or saying, let no good tragedy go to waste, we had a Secret Service shortage in the Freddie Gray 2008 sweeping the nation from basically like Maine to, I don't know, somewhere in Arizona. And they lost all the Secret Service agents and had a shortage. And someone made a joke on their little hacker video image thing where they push an image back through the cameras that, don't worry, we know you're not a cannibal, Colin, and it's against your nature, but we found all the nanites and all the secret services, and we poured that medical stuff from Criminal Intent, Law and Order on it, takes away all the organic material, and we put them in the special sauce for you. And I'm going, why do we not eat out anymore? And then the cops said I was trying to destroy them and take their salary from everything. Although now and then randomly I hear a name with someone going, Bob and Jenkins. Please listen to me right now. And I'm going, Bob Jenkins up the road owned Highland View Orchard once long ago before he died. And I'm just going, apparently they fed me the nanoprobes for Bob and some guy named Jenkins. Which is ironic in a way, but I'm just going, it's getting a little bad with a lot of the stuff that they're doing here, and I'm not sure if anybody can even organize this under this, like, deplorable thing of, like, something that seems like the Civil War since they went from Florida burning it, and everybody's like, shh, shh. Across the nation, and then somehow Seattle and the top corner burned, and I'm just going, it really does look that bad. But as we all sit here and look at everything, maybe it's just stereotypical names and I've really gone crazy. The things just keep pouring in over the insanity that is with the government. And I'm just saying, since all the banks are failing, everyone's as poor as it was and gone with the wind, but we still have food stamps, so I guess that means something. We're not trying to go with antebellum South, but there's just something about, like, there will be bread soup lines for people. And I'm going, just didn't work last time. What's happening? But so long as we aren't running onto banks, the banks can't collapse us. The only thing we have left is military invasion or a presidential death. Of course, they've been telling us these last two guys are going to have a stroke, a heart attack, blow a gasket, or their vice presidents are going to smother them with a pillow. Or an ex-wife or something. And Considering that, there's just like random Bidens that wander around out here in the South, I'm just going, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And I'm just going, I do remember one of them going, "You can't be family with me till after the presidency. Please." Granted, it was a random cow field just off the main road to the airport in Maryville. That happens to be, if I go to my Aunt Charlene's house, on the way to it, past the UT agricultural field. And then we just have, so many Bidens. And I'm just going, this is insane. I mean, it truly is. I mean, I should be a stress eater. They said I look like the whale here all of a sudden, so I'm getting back into the gym. Maybe that's something to think about. No more news media, no more news media. I'm not going to zap me in the temples with like, "Hey, welcome update." And the police are always here and can go through everything in your whole life. And it's always, we're always using you, person of 50 different whatevers. And it's like, don't crayon box me. I am not your tool to whatever it is to work over to whatever. And they're like, you need to do a whole lot more Asian. You need to do a whole lot more Native. And you need to do a whole lot more Latino, like Southern Jewish. And I'm going, you want Eastern Orthodox Jewish people and everything. So no stories, no fairy tales for you all going, but if I punch you really hard just once, I'll be able to punch one of them. And I'm just going, I've heard that I've lost like the 18% black that I was down to 14% because they had to give that to the Orientals because of business marketing. And I'm just going, I don't care anymore. Do you even know what my name is? You are test subject 176. Shut up. I've really had it with it. I know no one watches my channel, but this is getting overly ridiculous with it. I do have a name, and you are going to stay out of my car, out of my electronic locks. And I don't care what Obama said. I gave it all to you so you can go in anybody's car and do anything you want to. And if you use your cell phone, you can access it through 2 GPS terminals like you do Bluetooth and everything, and open up anybody's stuff with just your little bitty things out there for you. And I'm going, Obama don't have the ability to even fake a Southern accent. So shut up. He's gone. Do not mention a color here. He's gone. It's over. You all have reached the level of Ronald Reagan with him. That you complain about with the Republicans. I'm just like this. I will pour kerosene on every one of you all, and I'm still not sitting with you. Don't think with that guy I've ever asked to sit with him. Not sitting with any of you all. Only sat with one person in the last 12 years at a movie. And it's only because we had a karate class together. And he went off and he supposedly died, unrecognized, in Iraq on a security mission. Even though he was like a lieutenant or something. And everybody's like, you mean they can do this to people? Yeah, they announced it in 2003 on NBC News. But with everything going the way it is, I think I'll just put this on here and be like, the venting has started. Anyway, I'm sure someone will just think that's Starbucks, but have a good life. And stay chipper.